Hello warriors, today we're going to talk about Dragon Ball Super and Frieza's secret plan, and believe me, Whis may have something to do with Frieza's power-up. Some of you may be wondering how this is possible, and I answer that there is a possibility that Whis is secretly contributing to Frieza. Why would he do that? The answer to that is quite simple. Frieza fits perfectly into the picture of a god of destruction, and it could be that Whis wants him to replace Beerus. As much as Vegeta suits the position, Whis knows very well that he would never accept becoming a god of destruction. Come on guys. Vegeta is a Saiyan. His instinct drives him to fight infinitely against warriors more powerful than himself. Vegeta's pleasure is in fighting, that's all. And he's already made it clear, ever since he was defeated by Goku at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, that his ultimate goal in life is to surpass Goku, remaining more powerful than him until the end of his days. It doesn't take a genius to know that Vegeta's only purpose in agreeing to train with Beerus and Whis is that, not to be behind Kakarot. Maybe Beerus hasn't realized that yet, since Beerus blindly wants Vegeta to replace him, but Whis is smarter than that, much more observant. Without a doubt Whis didn't let that detail go unnoticed. As such, Whis already senses that Vegeta will refuse the role of destroyer when Beerus offers it. And there's one more detail that many ignore. Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super is completely different from Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. If it were in Dragon Ball Z, possibly Vegeta would be interested in the position of God of Destruction, possibly. Now, Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super cares a lot about his family and the well-being of Earth's inhabitants. He made that clear in several moments, on outings with Bulma, at the birth of Bra, and when leaving for the Tournament of Power.
That's not the way you hold her. Give her to me.
Wow, you're good at this, huh? We're calling her Bola!
What? But I hadn't!
Whis is no fool, he knows all that, so he decided to contribute to Frieza, because Frieza's purpose is to kill Goku and Vegeta, even though he didn't do it in the last chapter, even though he had the chance. If Frieza killed Vegeta, it would be to Whis' advantage, as there would be no one else willing to take over as God of Destruction from Beerus, who is evidently desperate to step down and live out his last days peacefully. And why would Whis want Frieza as a destroyer so much? Frieza has a lot more potential, and training him is much easier, as he shows results and evolution in an exponentially greater way than Saiyans. That is, it would be less work for Whis. There is also the famous saying, adding the useful to the pleasant. For if Frieza becomes a god of destruction, he will be closer to his main objective, to reign over the Xenos.
声の可愛さとやってることのエグさのギャップが実に不愉快です。いつか必ずあなたたちの上に君臨して差し上げますよ。
But Whis would even betray Goku and Vegeta in exchange for a base and selfish choice. Let's go to 2 points now. First, Whis isn't friends with Goku and Vegeta, he's just their master. Second, Whis is impartial, he doesn't tend to the side of good or evil, that's obvious, a rule of angels. Another thing that was unclear was the fact that Frieza had increased his powers so much to the point of surpassing Goku and Vegeta at their peak, all this in just 1 year. And when he trained for 4 months at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, he wasn't able to surpass nor the Super Saiyan Blue. This is strange to say the least. If this temple room story he told is really true, how did he come to know about this temple room? What guarantees it wasn't Whis who introduced him to this room? We know that Whis knows the entire Universe 7 in his palm, so at some point Whis might have contacted Frieza, or the opposite is also possible, and made a deal with him.
Whoa, it's gone! Wait, he's alive?